stuff up here, but anyways. Also, I have some paint under my nails because I was painting a frame today, so if I'm at the camera, that's what it is. It's just some black paint. But without further ado, let's just get started. So, our first question is from Tanji ASMR. I also want to thank everyone who sent in questions. Thank you for thinking of me. I'm very grateful. Tanji ASMR asked, what is my best childhood memory? And I would have to say my best childhood memory would be going to a lake near the town where my grandparents lived every single summer with my cousins and my uncle and my whole family and my grandparents. And we went every summer for like 10 days, and it was so fun. My grandparents owned a cabin up there, so they would stay in their cabin and we would rent the one next door. And it was always the best time. We would go tubing behind the boat. We would go cliff jumping. We would go to the beach. We would go paddleboarding. It was so fun. Okay. Jeff Fisher asks, if I were to find out tomorrow was my last day to live, what would I do? Good question. I think I would want to have a big breakfast with my family. A nice big, like a whispers, and personal attention. But I think above all, I would have to choose inaudible whispering. Because I'm not a big fan of mouth sounds, but the unintentional mouth sounds are like so tingly to me. Especially if it's personal attention and inaudible. Like, you're kidding me. That's my favorite ASMR for sure. Now this is a hard question. My top 5 favorite movies. So you know what I did? I just simply didn't pick 5. I picked more genres with some specific movies from each. I love movies so much. My dream would be to, like, if I could act, I would want to be an actress. Or even just working behind the scenes of movies. So basically, the first one that came to mind is The Hunger Games. It is like probably my favorite series other than Harry Potter. Yeah, so like series wise, Hunger Games for sure. I love the books, I love the movies, they're just so good, and I love Jennifer Lawrence. So The Hunger Games, of course, Harry Potter, I love all the movies. My favorite is probably Prisoner of Azkaban and The Half-Blood Prince. I love a good chick flick, so I had to include Mean Girls and Clueless. Those are probably like my go-to like comfort movies. It's like I've got the night off, I'm just home alone, I go in the living room and I probably watch Mean Girls or Clueless. As well as any kind of Disney movies, you know, classic. I just watched the other day the live action Beauty and the Beast, and it is just chef's kiss. It is so beautiful, and Emma Watson is just so beautiful, and oh, so good. Other than that, like, I haven't listed like a bunch, but I love The Amazing Spider-Man, the first one. I like the second one too, but it just tears me apart every single time I watch it. That I can't put myself through that, so I just like to watch the first one because Andrew Garfield is such a cutie patootie. Am I right? And Emma Stone and him together, like, their chemistry was so good in those movies. So the second one just really, you know, threw me for a loop. I also really enjoy horror movies. I am really across the board here. Harry Potter nerd, chick flick, like connoisseur, and I love like horror movies, especially I like thrillers, like psychological thrillers. So I love Parasite. It won best movie. I believe it was last year, 2019 won best movie at the Oscars. It is a Korean film, but watching with subtitles is just so worth it. And my favorite horror movie, more of a thriller, it's not really horror, is Us, directed by, oh, what's his name? It's Jordan. I can't remember his last name. Jordan Peele. Yeah, I think it's Jordan Peele. So good. A new movie of his is coming out soon, and I am beyond excited. It looks so scary though. It's called The Candyman, and it's just, oh, they're so good though. And then I don't really watch any animes, but I really do love like My Neighbor Totoro. I remember watching it when I was little, and I just like loved it. They're just so pretty, like Spirited Away and stuff like that. But I'm not that into those ones. But Ponyo is my favorite Studio Ghibli movie. It is just so cute, and I just love that movie. I've seen it so many times, so that's also She is the sweetest. Literally so sweet. She asked, can you send me your room decor? And I say, yes, I can. Of course. I just thought that question was very nice. I think I'm gonna do an ASMR room tour soon. It will give me an excuse to clean my room, which is probably good. So I think I will do that soon. Do that soon. Alright. The next person to ask me questions is Stefano, or Stefano. The first question is, what are the 3 words that describe me best? I asked my mom this, and she said that I am cute, smart, and funny. But I would have to say that I think I am smart. I think I'm fun. And I think I'm thoughtful. My love language is definitely giving people presents, but not necessarily like I'm not a big fan of material objects. I really like to make things for my friends and my boyfriend and stuff. And so I think I'm thoughtful in that way. I think I pay attention a lot, like to what people like and what people enjoy, and I try to give them little presents related to what they like. Next is my favorite book. That would be Harry Potter. Big shocker, I know. But if it wasn't Harry Potter, it would be The Hunger Games. Big shocker, I know. But if it wasn't The Hunger Games, one of the best books I ever read was We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. I read it in middle school, I think, and I cried for days. But it is so beautifully written. It's not a very long novel. It's quite short. But it will tear you to shreds. You should really read it. It is written like poetry, and I love poetry, so it's a very beautiful book. I love the sound of this light bulb, FYI. So tingly, tingly, tingly. So tingly, 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 tingly. Alright. I really like this question. He asked, what is something that made me happy this week? And you would already know this if you watched my last video, but that would definitely be learning how to crochet, because I made my cat a hat. So that made me very happy. Me and my mom had a good laugh while I took photos of my cat in her hat. If you'd like to see the photos, they're in my last video around the 16 or 17 minute mark, I believe. So I crocheted her a little hat, and it brought me much joy. Alright, the next question from Stefano is, what is your favorite song? This is a little pot that I just bought recently. My favorite song at the moment, I've been going through a real Queen phase and a Hall & Oates phase. I just love Hall & Oates, so I would have to say Out of Touch is my favorite song by them. At the moment, I play it every day. Before that, probably a week ago, it was Man Eater, because it's just so freaking catchy. The last question from Stefano is, what is a place I want to visit? And currently, as of like yesterday, I'm obsessed with the thought of going to Greece because I saw a TikTok and I was just like, damn, that looks so delicious. Okay. Thank you for those questions, everyone, so far. Okay. The last set of questions. I love how there's sets of questions. I just so nice of you guys. Is from Love Unicorns. Beautiful username, by the way. I'm excited for this question because I was planning on mentioning it, I think, in like the first ASMR video I ever made, because I thought it would be fitting, but I guess I will talk about it now. And the question is, what first got you into ASMR? And I think this is kind of funny. I remember it so vividly. I guess it was just meant to be, but it was probably 5 years ago. Yeah, I was in the 8th grade, and I was at a slumber party with my friends, and one of them mentioned ASMR, and I was like, what is that? And I think she showed me, and the video we watched was ASMR Darling. A friend helps you fall asleep. And I was like, what is this witchcraft? And we watched it and we like kind of laughed because we'd never seen anything like it. I had never been exposed to the ASMR community. And we watched it and I was just like so amazed, but also like so weirded out. I feel like everyone was always weirded out when you first find ASMR, you know, because it's just like, it is weird, I guess, if you don't know anything about it. But then when you do, you're like, this is so nice. But we watched it, and we also watched, I can't remember the video, it was tapping on fall related items, and I actually was like, why do I like this? Like, why do I like watching this? But we like joked about it and stuff like that. And then I was talking about it with someone else, and they were like, yeah, it's like the nice side of YouTube. And I was like, you're right, it is nice. And I probably didn't start watching it regularly until senior year of high school, and that was in the 8th grade that I found it. But I did watch it like every once in a while, I think, but I never thought about making my own channel or anything. Just until I started watching it really regularly in the past probably 6 months or so. Like really regularly, and I was like, this seems so fun. And yeah, then I just did it. Anyway. A long-winded answer. That's how I got into ASMR. They asked next, what are my goals for YouTube? And my goal is just to have a good time. I want to have a good time. And I want to meet people. I want to meet people that like ASMR, like I like ASMR. I really want to do like collaborations. That is like one of my really, I don't know, short-term goals. For a long-term goal, I guess I just want to hit 1,000 subscribers, because that's a pretty big milestone. That's quite a few people. That is definitely several people. Next on the list we have my philosophy notebook. The next question from Love Unicorns is, do you have any tattoos? Or do you want just on my arm. I think I'm going to insert a photo because I don't really want to take my sweatshirt off. My hoodie off. And as for having more tattoos, I really want to get a hummingbird tattoo because a core memory for me is watching the hummingbirds eat from the hummingbird feeders or drink. They have sugar water, so I think they just drink it. Drink from the hummingbird feeders at my grandparents' house when I was younger. And so I want a hummingbird tattoo. I think I will get it on the back of my leg. Very, very small. I don't like big tattoos or very in-depth ones. I like a lot of line work, very simple. I'd want it on the back of my leg, just above my ankle probably. Or on my arm. But yeah, I'll show you a photo of the bouquet that I have. And they represent my mom, my dad, and my brother's birth month flowers. So there's a rose, a larkspur, and a aster. Alright. Next question. What is your zodiac sign? And do you believe in horoscopes? My apologies, I just had to readjust quickly. But I'm an Aquarius. I was born on January 29th, in the year of the horse.